Hello Stampers, how you doing? I'm just going to give this a second to get going and find myself on here so I can see comments if we have anyone join today. It is Thursday, October 27th, right? October 27th. Oh my goodness. I always worry if I'm in the right group, but then I remember it's about 20 seconds behind, so it always takes me a minute to find myself. Here I am. Oh, we forgot to turn the volume off. Sorry about that. Hi. So today in my little mini class, I am going to teach you how to make a faux step card. And I think it's just adorable. And I got the pattern from my friend Nancy at Be More Stamper. And I think she got it from someone else, you know, but we share and then we put our spin on it. So let me show you the little card we're going to make today. Isn't it adorable? And here's the back. Oh, there's the back where you can write on it. And if you want, you could put something up there too, but I did not. How cute is this? And it's so easy to do. So I'm going to have this card. I'm going to take you step by step how to make this card. And then I have two other cards. So this is a mini class. So if you order, I'm going to put the link. I totally forgot to put the link in the description. But if you order from me using that host code, and if you spend $35 or more before tax and shipping, I'm going to send you the PDF plus a kit to make 2 of these and then 2 of each of the other ones. So you'll have a kit to make 6 cards total. Okay, so let's turn this down and get started. It's actually quite easy. Oops. Okay, let's give my camera a second to catch up here. There we go. So, faux step card. First, we're going to need our base. That's 2 pieces of cardstock. One is at 9 by 4 1/4, and one is at 8 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then we're going to score these. So I actually already scored these last night, but I do love the scoreboard for when you're doing a lot of scoring. So you will score at, let me think, 3 1/4. Oops. I was trying to press lightly because it's already scored, but 6 1/2. And 7 3/4. And then on this little one, you're going to want to score that at 3 right there. And that's how quick and easy that part is. Then if you want, you can go ahead and just burnish that. And starting at the small part, I'll show you here. You're going to want to make the mountain, valley, mountain, valley. So really just folding the first one. If you just grab it with your 2 fingers and folding that down, and then up, and then down. And there you go. Quick and simple. That's what we like here. We like quick, we like easy. So the next part, let's get all the pieces. You know, I like to get my pieces together. I did cut a piece of 4 by 3 to go on the back. That's where you're going to write your sentiment. So we'll just put that to the side. Then you've got your DSP, and you're going to do a 4 by 3 with this as well. Oh, have I got that right? Let me double check my measurements. Yeah, 4 by 3. So these are actually the same size. And this is a 4 by 1. Okay. So we've got the DSP. Then we need the little piece that's going to go on the front here. And that's going to be your, whatever color you're going to do. I did basic white, and then I've embossed it with the, what you call it? Whimsical Woodland. If you have seen this, it's the first time I actually got it out and started using it, and it's adorable. It's just super, super cute background. Let me put this the right way for you. Sorry, guys. I forget that I'm upside down sometimes. So we're going to just dry emboss that. And that piece is 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. 2 1/4. 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay. Then we need our stamped pieces. And this is the set that we're using today, the Christmas banners. And I just love this. It comes in a bundle, so it has the dies. And I've actually started putting my dies on the inside. I should probably glue this down here. But I've started putting my dies on the inside as well as on the magnetic board. And then my team leader. That sounds like back in my army days. But Rebecca, because I just had this it's the cover to the, sometimes I just can't articulate. The cover for my die set, right? I had it sitting in here with this because I was like, what do I do with this cover? I still want to know what the dies are called. So she just slid it in the back of the sleeve of the stamp set. So Christmas banner dies. So here's your coordinating dies. And here's the stamps. They're all over the place because I've been creating all last night. So we're going to use the soft suede to do our little background. And we are going to die cut that out. So stamp. I always like to just hold it a second longer when it's a photopolymer. I find that the paper just inks up slower than using the rubber stamps, you know, the red rubber stamps. So I always hold it just a tad longer. And then we're going to use Old Olive. This is still the old style. I have to get a new style one. You can see we've been doing some watercoloring with this. And so these are the little holly leaves. So I did those in Old Olive. Boom. Then we have, there's not much stamping with this. I like it. We have Real Red. And we're going to do the little berries. You actually get 5 of these little berries. We need 3. Oh, actually we need 6 because we've got 2. My bad. So you want to do 2 sets of the berries. Okay. Then, I need the red still because then we're going to stamp the sentiment. And these fit in perfectly. They're from the set, the Merry and the Christmas, and you can just put it how you want and it just fits in perfectly in here. Let's see if we can do this upside down, back to front. Well, I got to turn it. Here, I'm just going to stamp it. I want to stamp it actually at an angle. Sorry, let me move that way you can see it. It's Mary. And I think that was a little high, but that's okay. Merry and Christmas. Okay, then you're going to get your dies and you're going to cut those out. So you have a die for this one, and depending on which, upside down, there is a way that it goes. There's just one way. So if it's not lining up properly, turn it around and make sure it's going the right way. And you're also going to get your berries. That's this die here. Very easy to line up if I've got it the right way. There we go. And then there are 2 little holly leaves. So you can use those. So you can run that through. Then you also want to get a piece of garden green cardstock. And no, sorry, do not get garden green. Mossy Meadow. Get some Mossy Meadow cardstock, and you're going to want to cut out 2 pieces using this die here. Mossy Meadow, okay? And of course I've already done it, but I haven't stamped the Merry Christmas there yet. So let's fix that. And then we've got, oh, and I lie, you're going to need 4 of these. So when you're stamping, another 2 of these leaves, because we've got double. So make sure you do 4 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them. Okay, next let's stamp this one. See how it's all coming together really quickly, easy. It's not that hard at all. Probably the hardest part is lining up this thing, and that's not even that hard, she says, as she probably messes it up. Here we go. Mary. You can put season's greetings, whatever you want in here. If you can find a birthday stamp in here, you can change this and make this into a birthday card. Just change the paper, change the stamps, change the ink. It's really versatile. You can really make it however you want. Just let your imagination run free and change paper, change stamps, put something else up here. I mean, it's so simple to do. Okay, so we've got our bits. And you can see I've got all these extra dots. Actually, the hardest thing for this is these little dots. But so with our long piece, right, we are going to get this piece first, the embellished piece, and layer it up onto here so it's even all the way around. Oh, of course I forgot my glue. Hang on. I'm coming. So sorry. I think I forget something just about every week now. Okay, so you can see this embossing, it's raised on this side and it's actually indented on this side, but you could use it either way, just depending upon your preference. I like the raised side personally. So we're just going to put some glue around there. Okie dokie. And then using this as a guide. I knew the word would come eventually. Just glue that down. Okay. Then we've got our little steps here. And this is the top. You want to make sure that you've put that at the top, because this is the back side here. So that's the top of your card. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is put down our DSP. You want to put this down first before trying to glue that other part in front. It'll just make it easier. It's from the Storybook Gnomes paper. It's got some nice, like, just, I call it chill paper. It's very chilled, just a nice little pattern, not too much going on. So it has some really fun complementary paper on the other side. So we'll put that down. Then we're going to go ahead and put this one down. We're not going to put this one down first because we want to cover that seam. So we're going to, what I do is I kind of like, it's going to go all the way flush to the bottom. I kind of get my finger and go, okay, it's about here. It's about there. So I don't want to go above that line for the glue. And then just center that into the middle of the card. The only reason I'm lifting this up is because I'm doing it upside down. So, of course, without my glasses, because I like a challenge. There we go. So when it's laying flat, it looks quite different than your final product. But it's all coming together. Now, the easiest way to do it now is to decorate now while it's flat. I found I had put mine all together and then it was just a lot harder to get it all worked out. My dog is barking at someone downstairs. So I like to just lay it out to figure out where all my little pieces are going to go. Make sure I'm not going off the edge because you still want this to fit in a regular envelope. And so I think what I did with this one is I lined it up right there where the gap is. See that little gap? That's exactly what I did. That's right. Just making sure though that it's over a little bit so it's still on the off the edge of the page. Not off the edge. Not, oh my goodness. Okay. So, a little bit of glue on the bottom of this. Put that about there. This is really right here the finickiest part of this card, and it's really not even that bad. So, what plans does everyone have for the weekend? Well, I know it's not the weekend yet, but it's my Friday Eve. I am heading to a crop tomorrow, a scrapbooking crop. I should probably put this lower. I just realized I want to put that a little lower. Whoops, look what happened. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We'll cover it up. It's harder doing it upside down, seriously. Don't worry about that. It's what happens when you change your mind. Just wipe it off. It'll work fine. I'm doing it upside down, so it's a touch harder to try to figure out. Because I'm looking at this one right side up, and then I was like, oh, I need spot for a bow up there. There we go. So I don't actually want to glue that part down, just that part. Okay, and then we're going to get dimensionals because they're my favorite. And I was quite liberal with these because I wanted them really to stick up. So I go to this crop twice a year, and it's to raise money for the American Cancer Society. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to go and connect with other crafters. And every year we raise, I think, between around $10,000 to $13,000 for the American Cancer Society, which I think is just awesome. Being that both my dog and my best friend died of cancer, of the same kind of cancer, if you can believe that. So it's very dear to my heart. Unfortunately, I know a lot of friends who have had cancer, or even people who are still battling cancer now. I've had several friends pass from it. Not to bum you all out while we're doing this, but don't want to depress anyone. But it's good to go and try to give back and, you know, do something positive to help in cancer research. So I'm just putting the mini dimensionals on the back of each one of these. And I even put mini dimensionals on the back of these little berries. And then I might want to put them down. Hang on. Really should have put my glasses on. I know I say that every week. It's going to go over the edge just a little bit, but I took my scissors and I just trimmed off anything that was hanging off over the edge. And it's all kind of going to mush in together, so you really don't even have to do that. Like I said, this right here, remember I said those little berries, they're the finickiest. Is that a word? Finickiest. There we go. Whoops. Sticking to my fingers now. Okay, just 3 more. I've got extra. I was going a little crazy last night. I'm going to use this big one. There are a couple of different sizes, the big sizes and the little sizes, so. Okay, we need 6. So if you've got any of that hanging over and you don't like it, like probably this one here, where are my scissors? I know I didn't forget them. You can just take this and trim it a little bit. Just like that. But it's probably not even going to make a difference. So this one's down. Then the pointy part, that should be the top of the holly. So I left a little space there because that's where I'm going to fill in with the berries. Oh, the school bus is here. That's why my dog's barking.
There we go. Don't know if you all can hear that or not. Oh, no, my daughter's home. She just got home from work. Okay, there may be noise. I'm sorry, I did put a sign up, but you never know with teenagers. And then the berries. I put one here. And then another one here. See, it's much easier to have this flat to decorate it than imagine if you already popped it up, because I made that mistake last night. Don't want to do that. So then, okay, I'm going to be interested to know if that comes through in the playback. They were singing or something. Okay, almost done with these little berries. I usually veer away from the little die cuts, but these are so cute. And it's really not that hard. There we go. So, finishing touches are quick and easy. So we fold this back up, okay, and then we're going to fold this down and we're going to glue it. And we're going to do this before we put our other parts on. So again, eyeball it is about like ½ an inch here. Don't go too low. You don't want glue going down below that line. Fold it down and then just fold it and press for a second. Let it sit there. And then while you're here on the back, you could stamp this with something, with another greeting if you wanted to. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. You could write on it prior to gluing it down, because it might be a little more hard to write on, but it'll be fine. You could always write on something else and then glue that on top of this. Okay, and so you do want to make sure you fold this long bit down before putting this one on the back, because I made that mistake. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. There we go. So that's one mistake. Don't do that. Always put this one down. You're kind of working from the front to the back, but the very end is right here. We're going to put this 1 inch strip down. I know, I'm upside down again. I don't know why the camera can't film the other way. And just put that around. So you'll have that little 1/8 of an inch edge around there. And that's how easy that is. What? And it fits in a regular size envelope. It does not really go flat, but that's okay because you're going to want to stand this one up anyway. It's adorable. So that is a faux step card. That just saves you having to do all those extra cuts. If you've ever made a step card, it is it's a lot more fussy than that, I'll tell you. This is like very easy. And then the other two cards I made last night. So I really wanted to take this this Christmas banners set, because it's a little bit more challenging because there's not really imagery with it. There's like a lot of sentiments and then a little bit of, you know, greenery and hollies and stuff. So I was like, I wonder if I can actually get a couple of different looking cards out of this. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this one that I did. And it's just, I like the very simple basic layout of it, and then adding some greenery here. And of course you could take this basic layout and just make so many different cards. So that's the other card you'll get in the kit. Now remember, I will die cut for you all the pieces, but I can't stamp anything. So just keep that in mind. You'll get this die cut, but it won't be stamped. It won't have this ribbon looking effect on it. So if you want that, you do need to already own the Christmas banners bundle or purchase it, okay? And before it's gone, because it's getting close to the end of the catalog. Okay, and then this one was just super easy, but I really wanted to highlight that really cute embossing folder there. So I did an embossed piece and put just a couple of little decorative strips. Again, that's from the same paper. And this one, I just did this all in Night of Navy and add a little bit of bling in there. So in your kit, you won't get the rhinestones. And I only put them on this card, but you could put them on all 3 cards if you like. So in the kit, you'll get the cardstock, you'll get all the little die cut pieces, you'll get the DSP already cut, ready to go. And then if you do spend over $50 prior to shipping and tax, you will also get a free packet of the Red Rhinestones in the kit for you. So that's a great deal. And there'll be a PDF, and the PDF, I will get that to you on Wednesday, the 2nd of November. So if you want to order, ordering closes Monday, the 31st of October. That's Halloween. So place your order. I'm going to put the code in the description, the ordering link, and then $35 or more, you're going to get the 6 card kits, and then $50 or more, I'll also put in a packet of Red Rhinestones. Okay, and I'll even tie the bow for you. How's that? I have a little bow. It's called a bow. What's it called? Bow tie. Oh, I can't think of what the name of this is, but it ties bows great. It's fantastic. Okay, well, thanks for attending today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.